What's good? What's good?
It is your girl, Treena. She funny.
And it's your boy, Remy Rowe.
And to the right of me is none other than the DJ and my brother,
Ciroc B.
Ungawa.
This nigga on that vibranium. Ever since Black Panther came out, he got a whiff of that vibranium.
T'Challa.
He ain't been
Like
right.
Unicorn.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And listen, we got my brother from another mother here with us tonight, Mr. Royce Wheeler, co-owner of Accountable Tax Solutions out of St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh, give it up. What's going on, bro? Good to see you again.
It's good to see you again, man. Yeah, you on.
You got to turn up? Yeah.
Yep, Dougie Fresh, you on. On.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're on.
I appreciate y'all having me. Everything's been good, man. Same as usual. Just trying to finish this year out strong. Fourth quarter. This is when, this is when all that hard work goes into play, man. And see who tires out and see who keeps going.
This is where I tighten up at around this time of the year. Mm-hmm. Most people get excited come tax time. I tighten up because, boy.
This is when I become a lesbian and see which one of these girls need a baby mama.
This is when I spend the most money.
I be trying to figure out how to not pay his motherfucking ass.
Hey, man, that's where you spend the most money, man. Like I tell people, man, this is the time when you invest, spend the most money, man, so you get them deductions in.
Right.
Okay. Tesla time.
Tesla time, y'all think? Yep. So listen, what do we got going on new? Because I know every year they push the date back when you can file.
Yep, January 29th this year.
January 29th. Man, shit.
January 29th
you
this
ain't
year.
Gonna be balling out to the end of February.
Yeah, pretty much. You're not gonna see it probably around February 22nd.
Valentine's Day.
By law, most of you can't even get your return to the 15th anyway.
Right.
So it really doesn't matter. But you probably won't be seeing most of you guys return to the end of February.
So any new laws? Anything that we should be looking for?
It's a lot of new laws. Nothing that's really too negative. Honestly, Trump pushed a lot of positive things as far as families. You are going to be seeing a lot more tax breaks. He did. The thing about Trump is, as far as taxes, he did do a lot of justice as far as the families, as far as taxes on that end. Outside of that, I ain't.
That's about the only damn thing.
But that's it.
But that ain't the benefit us. That's the benefit them.
Yeah, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's to stimulate the economy, which he is the economy.
Right.
The Trump family is the economy, so it stimulates the economy. It stimulates everything, man. So
you can go buy them old high-ass Trump
like somebody say, man, you could divide all the money up in the world evenly and still go ahead and back up in the same pockets.
That's real.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just because that's where the power lies.
Because you got some people that are buyers, and you got some people that are what they call them, the consumers or whatever.
Yeah,
exactly.
Really
so,
you just got owners and you got consumers, man.
Right.
That's just
owners
pretty
and
much
consumers.
what it is, man.
Right.
And this is the time. This is the time where you need to really be investing. You need to take advantage of what Trump is putting into place. Obama put some things into place, but Trump is putting a lot more things into place as far as the type of tax breaks everybody's going to receive.
Yeah.
Now, how does small business fall into this? Is small business going to thrive during this?
Oh yeah. You're always going to thrive as a small business. As far as the laws, he has kind of he's made it better as far as small business. I can't say that. The deductions are still great. The deductions are still there. It's just less that you have to do to get more money. I'm not going to sit here and try to quote any specific laws because I do it all the time. But small business, you're always going to win regardless. Whether whoever's the president, you're always going to win. So the main thing is to keep up with all your deductions. If you have a home-based business, that's when you really win because you're marking off your rent, your telephone, you're marking off everything.
See, that's what my
the home-based business is a true winner.
My lawyer actually told me this, and I kicked myself in the ass because my T-shirt printing business, I haven't actually got it solidified yet, and she been telling me you better do it. You get the breaks. You got it set up in the house. Same thing you just said basically. So going into 2019, that'll be one of the first things that I'll do. First thing I'll do is make sure that, we get that T-shirt printing company set up as official business so we can reach some of the tax breaks
definitely.
That's involved with it.
Definitely, man. There's no reason why people get scared. They be like, oh, well, I didn't make that much. Well, you spent a lot. If you make $1,000 and spend $15,000, at the end of the day, it's true. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
as long as it's true.
Right.
A large amount of audits come from mostly people who lie about their cars, vehicles. That's the number one place where you get audited at. But if you're telling the truth, man, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Right.
I've rarely, in my time doing taxes, I may have 1 or 2 customers that's audited per year, and it's nothing major.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because, of course, I don't exaggerate. I let them know exactly what we're going to do.
Right.
And, we just, everything seems to work out for the best. So, for the most part, man, just tell the truth. Don't over-exaggerate. You'd be surprised how much you really spend when you put it down on paper. There's really, most of the time, no reason to lie. Honestly.
Gotcha.
Most people don't itemize.
Yeah.
I had to do that recently. KJ had brought an opportunity to the team with Black Enterprise, and this podcast, Black Enterprise and Google are doing something where they're uplifting black podcasters, and they're really trying to help them get on. And you had to really sit down and itemize what you spend. Mm-hmm. And I mean, shit. I mean, just the liquor alone, these motherfuckers get.
And you look at it like, man, are they gonna really believe me?
Right.
Honestly,
Exactly.
at the end of the day, when you really do, you be like, man, I might be putting too much down. I might need to back up a little bit. I mean, that's been me every year, bro.
Right.
Like, I've really had to kind of back up because at the end of the day, sometimes it looked like I didn't really make nothing, like I spent all my money.
Right.
But, for tax purposes, like I wanted to get a house, I had to show that I made a certain amount of income. So I had to kind of like back off. I had to ease off, and I ended up having to owe. Just to try to show the income, just to try to get to where I wanted to go.
Right.
So, that's part of the game. That's the nature of being self-employed. You know what I'm saying? But I tell people a healthy mix is always a W-2 and a 1099. That's the healthiest mix you can have, bro.
Wow.
That's the healthiest.
That is.
Well, also thing, what I love about you is I can remember back in the day, back in our early Eastern Star Masonic days, you always told me that you was gonna retire by 35.
Right.
And it seems like you're getting real close.
33, yep.
You're getting real close to that line. And I didn't really realize, I knew about the tax business, but I didn't know about the barbershop. I didn't know you went in on a barbershop and you went in on the small business where you're cleaning, you're cleaning buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I bought the barbershop. I actually gave a dude some money he needed. He needed a loan. And he ended up coming to me like, man, I just want to sell the rest of my shop. So, at that time, it seemed like a good idea. I don't know how to cut hair. I just know how to collect booth rent. You know what I'm saying? So, seemed like a good idea, man. And it's worked out. It's had its ups and downs because you're dealing with different people, different barbers, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I mean, at the end of the day, I make my little money, but, tax time comes, man, it definitely comes back. It comes back, 7 or 8 grand. You know what I'm saying? Just on the barbershop alone sometimes. So, just like now, I'm doing the flooring, I'm doing a whole bunch of improvements because I want to spend as much money as possible so I get as much back.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
That's real. That makes sense, man.
So that's the key. So my thing is encouraging people to kind of follow that dream of starting these small businesses and stuff like that. That's where it's at. I noticed that even just with, Black Friday and stuff like that and Small Business Saturday, I noticed that a lot of the small businesses are really starting to thrive. You can start to see them online with their websites and stuff like that, and they give you the 30 and 40% off. Right. You're really starting to see them thrive.
Oh yeah.
So my thing is, what would you say to someone like Taylor Brick, 25 years old, you know what I mean? Young man, high hopes, he has a lot of entrepreneurship in him and stuff like that. What kind of advice would you give a young man like that?
Well, of course, you just have to sit down and figure out, you know what I'm saying? You have to figure out how far are you, because a lot of times people don't really realize how much money they make until they sit down and really realize, like, man, I've been making this money. What have I been doing with this money? So, we try to sit down, look at everything, look at your overhead, your expenses, and just look at your life, man, and really figure out, okay, are you sufficient enough to really continue to be self-employed, or do you really need to sometimes you got to fund the dream. There's nothing wrong with getting a part-time job to fund the dream, you know what I'm saying? Full-time job. So you got to realize, you know what I'm saying, what you're dedicated to. Everybody's situation is different. I got kids, you know what I'm saying? So I had to sit back and, look at all my bills and all my expenses and really see, could I quit my job? At one point I did. But I had a game plan. I work certain parts of the year. I have some people that employ me certain parts of the year. So, you know, I will work those jobs 1099, you know, so, well, those are W-2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? Then I 1099 myself. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, don't be afraid to fund your dream. And at the same time, you know, look at what you're doing. Don't stop what you're doing. Just keep going harder. Have a game plan for how you're going to improve on the business and get a mentor. That's one thing I've done is I've gotten a lot of mentors, and I take a lot of classes. I'm taking a class Saturday. I just paid $100 for it for my mentor, and I know it's going to pay off 10 times that.
When you say
Easy.
classes,
Easy.
kind of go a little deeper in there. What type of classes?
It's just going to be a Zoom class where we're going to be, everybody's going to be on the computer. You're going to have 100 people in a video conference, and he's going to be teaching us. This particular class is going to be about flipping houses, hiring assistants, doing all type of things to make money, because at the end of the day, and in every class we take, the goal is always to make 10 times what we spend in the class. So, you know, $100, he's definitely going to give us $1,000 worth of tips, man. I met this guy in a corner sitting in Virginia with a backpack on. And ever since I met this dude 2 years ago, man,
He been dropping
dude
it
a
on
million now.
Wow.
And I just seen him sitting in the backpack, sitting in the corner. I was at a conference for 2 days. He was chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him, man. It's Virginia, man. And ever since, it's been,
Your brother?
man, he goes live every Wednesday, man. It's 500-600 people on his live.
Wow.
You know, he a business consultant, chartered 6,000. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And he's blessed me a lot.
That's
Blessed
what's
me a lot.
up, man.
Shit.
Shout out to him, man. That's real, man.
So get a mentor, bro.
That's things that I think a lot of people are really like in the blind on. I get a lot of invites on my feed for similar things like that, and you know, sometimes you look at it and you be wondering, man, is it just a scam or is it really real? Because you hear the stories, but I guess it's on you to really look into it and see what you can gain out of it. Every person is different.
Right.
Some people may get in it, they may not see the value in it. Some people may get in it and see like, man, this is the best thing to save my life. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Bro, he drops a lot of free game, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you
Right.
got to realize, too. You're going to have to do things for free.
right.
You know what I'm saying? To get
Right.
to where you're going. When I say bro drops so much free game, like, you know, when you're marketing, you always want to give out. I've always been taught you want to give out 4 days worth of free game, and the 5th day you want to market. You want to
Okay.
charge.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
you know, I give out 4 days worth of free content.
I know,
and the
cause
5th day, man, I'm trying to sell it.
I steal y'all free game, man.
Yeah,
I
I'm trying to sell it, you know what I'm
screenshot
saying?
your shit and reshare so quick. You be dropping some real
Yeah,
shit on them,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? I try to sell myself.
You-
Usually, you know, Fridays I try to sell myself, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how it goes, man. So, you know, you got to be willing to get a free content. You cannot be a crab out here, man. And,
Right.
And everything pretty much falls into place, man. You know, even with my cleaning business, I've got franchise through Jam Pro. And I mean, it's okay. Everything's good. They give us a lot of contracts, but you know, a lot of people call me, you know, who don't like my posts, who act like they don't see me, but they inbox you, they call you, they give you jobs, man. So, and that's
Right.
just from me giving out free game all the time.
Right.
Me constantly putting myself out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't never put my prices on the internet. I don't do any of that stuff. I just show what I'm doing.
Right.
And that's it, man.
That's real. That's a good strategy though.
That's
Good
definitely
marketing
a good
too. You
strategy.
know, 5 days of free game, 6th day.
Yeah.
I'm a, you know.
Yeah, 4 games a free game, 4 days a free game, man. 5th day sell,
Right. Sell.
man.
Gotcha.
That's my advice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
5th day, make sure you sell.
Gotcha.
Shit, yeah. So, what else should we be weary of? Because I know that now, if the kids ain't in the same school district and your name ain't on their papers, you can't claim them, right?
And I don't know about all that.
Here you go.
mean-
Here you go, Treena.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
I
it
guess.
is
I
what it is.
I guess.
I mean, allegedly.
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 Hey.
I don't think they really too much watching anymore than they have, but nothing's really changed, man. I mean, people go to these tax conferences and stuff. I just talked to a girl, went to one, and I asked her what's changed, and she said nothing. She said like one thing changed. She went all the way to that tax conference. She said one thing changed, and the 1040 is shorter this year. That's really about it. The 1040 is shorter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But man, for the most part, man, I mean, everything's pretty much the same. I mean, you have a few more. I mean, you're getting a lot more money back, but for the most part, nothing's really changed, man.
Real.
Nothing, everything's the same. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, make sure you have your health insurance. If you don't, just expect the penalty. Eat it up, whatever it is.
The
And,
things that we already know. and
pretty much,
so,
man.
yeah.
Pretty much. And,
So when do you start doing taxes? Like that last paycheck stub? And,
oh yeah. We could definitely start. You know, giving out quotes. We could definitely start giving out quotes whenever you're ready. But usually end of the year, the last stub, I pretty much tell people, hey, come in, bring your quotes, and I can usually dictate the numbers off of that. But I'm feeling like there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of small businesses, a lot more small businesses this year, a lot more people with a lot more going on to where we're going to have to sit down and really break some stuff down, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of more people investing in themselves this year. I really believe that.
Right.
A lot. Like small businesses really booming this year. Really booming.
I noticed that. But a lot of people don't know how to properly set up a small business. They don't know that I need to register with the state and I need to do this and I need to do that. They go and they feel like they can get an EIN number and start a bank account, and that's all that it takes to start a new business. It takes a little more.
Yeah, it does.
It takes a little more than that.
You can actually get a lot of that information on sunbiz.org, which it kind of educate, because they have different tiers and entities of business. If you want to start your LLC, if you want to do a corporation, if you want to do whatever, it gives you the different breakdown of. And then you can go in there and just kind of dive into each one and read the benefits, the pros and cons of each one. So,
and I always suggest with small business, LLCs, don't go out here with these S corp, C corps, unless you got the big. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they don't even know their business, man. And
limited liability, man. That's the best.
That's the sad thing about it, man. They'll be doing hell forever, man. They'll be like, oh, I ain't got no W-2. But, okay, you did hell all year.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Give yourself some credit. Like, for real, man. Like, don't sit here and shortchange yourself because you're scared.
Small business takes
And that's really what it be. A lot of times people be scared, and I got to say, like, man, listen, let's sit down and break down these numbers, man. Like, don't sit here. Even my barbers, bro. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I can't get them to do
barbers
their taxes
don't
for
realize
nothing.
that they're self-employed.
Can't get their taxes for nothing.
Exactly. So
Can't get you to do your taxes for nothing, man.
Yeah.
And even still, I try to get them to pay their quarterly taxes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to put your bit to make, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let's not be green to it and, of course, you don't want to be paying all the taxes, but you know what I'm saying. Let's take advantage, bro, because you're want to get a. They come to me in the middle of the year, bro. I wish I did my taxes. The department needs some tax returns, or this and that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just so just don't be scared to do it. A lot of you are self-employed that don't know it. So take credit for what you've done. Right. Get your deductions. Keep track of everything, you know what I'm saying? And don't be scared, man. Go ahead and get what's yours out here. Get what's yours out here and invest it. Do what you need to do.
Right.
Small business takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of sacrifice.
Discipline.
It takes a lot of discipline.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even when we started the podcast, I had to make some cuts. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I can't go up here, spend $300 on these bundles. You know what I mean? I gotta go over here.
Keep talking about them bundles.
I'm gonna have to go over here up on Central and get these other bundles a lot less cheaper, and then they not good, better quality. I had to stop getting my nails done.
Accountable tax solutions, man. This ain't bundle theories, man.
What I'm saying is that it's a lot
Say
of
it again, Sarah. Accountable tax solutions.
A lot of sacrifice going to small business.
Royce ain't gonna talk about.
But it's worth it.
Royce, if there's anything else you want to share with
it's
people,
worth it, man. I mean, man, listen, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I mean, people, when you out here, man, and you really doing what you're supposed to, people gonna recognize you, man. I love it, man. I mean, I'm 33-year-old man, bachelor, man, and man, trust me, I love self-employed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people admire you, man.
Ladies,
they admire you drive. They admire, man. People admire you drive, man. They admire what you're doing, man. Definitely, if you do what you're supposed to do for the community and everything, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you're gonna get shown plenty of love, man. Plenty of love out here. So I can't say that. Hey, my life is self-employed life, man. Hey,
You gotta love that.
Yeah, you got, the women, they know they gotta, they got to have your back, man, in order to be on your side.
Right.
You feel me? And that's a requirement in self-employment life, man. Gotta have my back, be on the side. So,
no McDonald's. No McDonald's.
So tell them where they can find Accountable Solutions.
Facebook, Accountable Tax Solutions. We actually, Accountable Tax Solutions, because I do credit and tax. So we have Accountable Tax Solutions, and we just opened up a university called University of Wealth about 3 months ago. He
told us about that when
Atlanta,
he was here.
in Chicago.
You did, yeah. You was talking on
we got some Forex teachers on there. We got tax preparation. We have Forex training on there, and right now we have some marijuana stock classes that we've done already. So
it's so funny when you said marijuana stock, my photographer's head just lifted up.
Yeah, he just got happy.
You know what I mean?
Scott's Miracle Grow, man. Scott's Miracle Grow. is into. I mean, you'd be surprised, man. I have REITs, real estate investment trust, people that are investing in houses and buildings for marijuana. You know what I'm saying? So now they're considered part of the marijuana industry. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Wow,
so
that's
you'd
crazy.
be surprised, man. You could be investing in the marijuana industry and don't even know it, honestly.
Right.
I seem crazy, but I'm trying to say.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, and you still located on Central
Central
Avenue?
Avenue, 3020
Right
Central
in the heart
Avenue.
of St. Petersburg.
University of Wealth Care, Uni of Wealth, UNIOLWEALTH.credit if you want anything as far as the credit. But as far as Common Tax Solutions, we're on Facebook. Been around for 6 years now. And yeah, man, we've been
Wow,
doing
it's
it.
been
No
6 years?
issues, man. Yeah. Well, it's been 5 years. No issues, man. Never had any problems, man. And you know, hey, I love it, man, because now, you know, the name is good. They told us when we first started, man, you got to put in 5 years. And
Now you're here.
yeah, man, I told the same guy who told me that, man, you know, me and him talk all the time, man, 5 years later. You know, and
Wow.
hey, man, I'm across the street from Liberty Tax, down the street from H&R Block. Hey, man, I still get love, so
Right.
That's real.
I'm
right.
good, man. I'm good.
That's real.
And they got the nice sofas. So leave us with one gem before you leave. Let us give us one gem.
I'll
that you
just
can
say
drop
this,
off.
man, like I said last night, you know, I would definitely invest as much as possible this year. Right now, the stock market is down, but I tell people everything is for sale. Go ahead and invest and invest and invest. Historically, even in the crash, there were people that were still buying that are rich to this day because they bought. All right, so I would definitely go ahead and invest in your stuff, buy stock, buy dividend stock. Follow me, Negus Royce Wheeler. You're gonna learn about dividend stocks. You're gonna learn how to, you know, take those risks. But then you have dividend stock that pay you monthly that will balance out those risks.
So even like dividend stocks in your 401k, because I see that a lot. Same rule apply even with those.
Well, with the 401k, that's kind of, you know, that's somebody kind of holding your hand with it type deal. So 401k is good, but I invest myself. Like I say,
Gotcha.
I find my stock, man, and you know, just balance. You know, if you want to pick 20 stock, pick 10 dividend stock, and pick 10 risky one. You know,
Gotcha.
dividend stocks will go pay. I have stock that pay me back monthly. You know, so if I have one stock that's down 10%, I got some other stock that, regardless whether they down 10% or not, they're still paying me per share, whether it's 10 cents, 20 cents per share, whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So either way, I'm gonna get that money.
No
You
risk,
know what
no
I'm saying?
reward.
You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
you know, whether it balances out or what, it'll all work out in the end.
Gotcha.
It'll all work out in the
Okay.
end. So man, invest in yourself. Invest in stock. And don't be afraid to do anything, man. If you're cutting yards, wash your cars, do whatever, man. Keep track of everything, and yeah, make sure you do your taxes. Don't cut yourself short. If you made $1,000 and you spent $15, hey, tell them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Tell them.
It is what it is.
It is what it
Sure.
is, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. So all the way from St. Petersburg, Florida, Accountable Tax Solutions. Thank you, Royce Wheeler,
All right.
coming out, hanging out with the
yeah,
Love
also,
Lust.
the next wave, I already know, the next wave for 2019 will be business credit. Follow me. Business credit is the wave. I already
I'm
know.
gonna hit you offline.
I can see it. I can feel it.
Hit you offline on
Hey,
that one.
business credit is the wave
And
for
you tell me whatever
2019.
whatever he
All right, if you
whatever
have
he
a
in
business,
on, I need to put 20 more
wow.
cents on
if
it.
you have a business, it's time to invest in your business and, you know, build your business through business credit. It's time to learn how to do that.
Okay. Bet that.
Yeah.
Other people's money. We call it OPM. Other people's money.
We finna boom these little sexy music suspender thongs. Watch.
I swear I can't.
Watch.
I can't take this DJ
Hey,
nowhere.
I'm gonna hit you offline on that business.
Yeah, yeah. Hit me, man. And yeah.
Something just came across my lap
Cisco,
about
man.
that, and the guy was telling me some real good shit.
Yeah, man. My boy Jamarcus, man, he has, man, when I met him, he had $500,000 in business credit, man.
Yeah.
$500,000.
Wow.
My boy say last year he got the nod, came back a year later and just got a big loan to get his business started.
Yeah, I don't want a loan. Just
Yeah.
give me the business credit and
Well, I mean,
you know,
business-
give
yeah,
me
business
I
credit,
take
yeah.
a $50,000 gas card and
Right.
you know, $50,000
And
other
I mean,
card,
Capital
and then
One
I'm
is the
gonna
best way to
because
go
I
with
would
that.
got my if I had business credit, man, my phone would have been done.
Yeah.
It'd have been
I
done.
heard Capital
You know?
One is like the easiest way
Oh
to
yeah,
get business credit.
but
right
they're
now.
gonna be personal guarantee. It's gonna be with your social.
Gotcha.
You don't want anything. You want it to be tied with your EIN. You do not want to be tied with your social. So Capital
Make sure it's
One-
with the EIN, right?
Make sure-
Exactly.
And that's another
Right.
reason why you should really do LLC too, because a lot of people get suckered in to not knowing that that's attached to their social when they go and they sign up for business and they do these other forms of business. So that LLC is probably the most legit way to go going forward. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
And I got a team, man. I have a girl on my team, man. She's a business credit pro. Man, she just got last night. She was just showing me she got a $4,500 Amazon card, just sitting there playing around. Got $4,500 Amazon card, business credit. Then like 30 minutes later, went and got $35,000 for BP.
I just got that much credit on
Just
That's so funny. I just got a $25 credit on Pornhub. You know what I mean?
Doing it.
That's crazy.
You know, got 35,000 BP,
I got
35
a
from
$25
Amazon.
credit on Pornhub.
Man, she's building
a
her
whole
business.
bunch
Wow.
She's building her business, man. So if you want a free consultation, man, we can set it up. Just go to www.uniawealth.credit, schedule a free consultation, and we'll sit her down with you.
Okay.
Listen, I swear, I was telling my mother today, I was like, yo, Royce is coming back, and she was like, oh, man, you fucked up with that brother. That's a good brother. But when he
It's
said
all
that,
love, man. It's
but
all
when he
love.
said, I never forget, I can remember, like, 8 years ago, he said, by the time I turn 35, I'm gonna be fucking retired. And here I am at 42, like, bitch, I want to retire.
And I was hustling then.
Yeah, he was.
I wasn't on no
Shit.
business, straight hustling. But it wasn't then. I just had a plan. You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? I had goals, man. I just was trying to fund the dream.
Trying to fund the dream.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm still
Make America great again.
So it is what it is. But everything's good now, man. So,
All right, well, it's definitely been
2019, we gonna grab them in the pussy.
oh yeah,
wow.
I've been doing that since 2009. I'm doing that before James.
And listen, and we're all gonna be on Oregon Road visiting his ass because he's grabbing him in the pussy. But Royce, definitely, thank you for coming and hanging out with the Love, Lust, and Sex team. I don't know why he has another mic.
Wow.
And we
Another
love
damn mic.
what we do on business. I love this series.
Yeah, I love the business.
I love the regular shows, but I love when we do business, when we're introducing new black businesses to people. We can't get as stupid as we want to because this show has been known to be a little asinine.
We get a little raunchy and a little crazy.
A little
so
asinine.
we gotta kind of keep it under wraps.
Man, it's cool,
business.
man.
But
Cause
everybody
that's why
don't get the memo.
I can't, I'm happy, man. I come
You know what I
prepared
mean?
for that. It's
So-
good to be, sit down with people and you ain't got to worry about nothing.
So listen, this is Royce's second
It's Breakfast
time.
Club type stuff.
I'm telling you, this is Royce's second time. First he came and just told us about what was going on in the business. This is second.
Second.
This is the second time. He came and told us about taxes. Next time he come in, he got to strictly talk about small business. Credit. He talked about credit.
Trade lines and everything.
Credit and trade lines. Then he came back and he talked about taxes. And the third time we're gonna have him come back and talk about small business because if small business is where it is in 2019, us as a community need to know about it.
Yeah, what I
And
do
we need
is
to push
I come
forward.
back, man, and because I have a lot of stuff that you can get involved in some businesses that, it's $20,
We gonna come to
$30 a
you.
month. Dedicated
We gonna come to
$2 a
you.
week.
We
Now all of
gonna
a sudden
come
you
to
have
you.
a business. You know what I'm saying?
We
And you
gonna
may
come.
not make money, but hey, you spent your money to subscribe and get all the products and do all that, so you are a business.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's plenty of business ideas, and I'll definitely, when I come back, I will be bringing some of those
All right.
business ideas.
And tell your partner Rick we miss him. I know he ain't here tonight.
Yeah, bro's handling the cleaning business, man.
See, they got a balance.
Yeah, so he's handling that part for me right now, man, and I'm getting tax season ready. So, we got 7-day contracts, so bro's definitely doing his thing, man. And,
All right, so I got to come down there and get some cards. So we get some cards over here, get them people over there getting their taxes done. So when you hang out with us,
Love, lust.
Love, Lust, and Music, and we doing business. We had a great night. We had 2 beautiful businesses come through with us tonight, and we out.
My rent paid, my chick straight, she cooperates, her sex great, my kids ate with great faith, I motivate, guess you can say I'm in a